The future is now. Memphis and Lexington, welcome to the 4th season of the SFL Minor League. Alongside Justin Reside, I'm Cameron Irvine, and tonight we get a look at the SFL's future stars. Justin, welcome to Kentucky.
Thank you, Cam. It's good to be here in Lexington, Kentucky. See brand new quarterbacks, including Cyrus Jive over with Memphis and Jale Uzman II for Lexington, replacing OJ Bruin and Dave Burr, respectively.
Two teams that drafted quarterbacks last season. Lexington lost a lot of pieces, rebuilding as minor league teams are accustomed to doing. Memphis is going to win the toss. They will receive the football here tonight, and we are excited to get this show on the road. Memphis in red and white, all gray for Lexington. We're ready to go. The ball's on the tee, and the hand is in the air for the Miners. Season 4, let's kick it. We're underway. From the 4-yard line, River Runners on the return up to the 25. That's Kent Harris. And we get our first look, exciting first look, at Cyrus Jive, 6'5", 235.
Yes, we do. And he replaces, like I said, OJ Bruin, who went to the Portland Fleet in season 17 draft. So hopefully the coaches here will give a first good call here for him, for Cyrus.
Jive will start with a pass, and that one is hauled in, a pickup of 6 yards, thrown to Israel Adams in his second minor league season, and looking forward to seeing how he's grown in the offseason.
Really good 5-yard pass there from Jivis. Good start. Good connection with a returning second-year man out of here in Memphis with Israel Adams.
6-yard pickup on the first play for Memphis' offense. Jive changing the play here at the line, and he's going to throw again. And quickly outside, that's to the fullback, and that's near a first down. That's Isaac Holtz on the reception, and let's meet the rest of this Memphis offense. G.P. Wells is in the backfield for the River Runners. Number 21, I got to stop looking over at the Tacoma game. Terrence Weary and Israel Adams are the two receivers. Caesar Ackerman is back at tight end here for Memphis. 3rd down and 1, 9:55 to go in the first quarter. 2 in the backfield, and the handoff goes to Wells, and Wells is going to start this football game with a first down. Nice start for the Memphis offense.
Yes, very nice start for the Memphis offense. Get a few passes in there, and then let J.P. Wells carry the rest to the first down for Memphis, and they should really do that more with J.P. Give him that ball like they did the first time between these two teams back in week 5 of season 3.
I like the balance that Memphis has shown early. They've gotten the fullback, running back, and receivers involved. This is another throw from Jive, and that pass is incomplete, mostly due to some terrific coverage on Kent Harris. This Lexington Minor defense is led by their safeties, Travis Arthur and Isabella Blackwell. Corners on the outside, Ty Woodson and Daryl Bullock, and pretty light up in the front 7, as is Memphis. Forrest Dalton, the outside linebacker, your lone to watch out for tonight. 2nd and 10. Two receivers to the bottom of the screen, and it's a run to GP, and GP waits for some blockers, gets outside. GP breaks a tackle inside the 45, all the way down to the Lexington 40-yard line. What a run from GP.
Yeah, what a run from GP there, getting his blockers there. And look at the replay here. He gets great blocking from his offensive line, finds the holes, and gets more than what he needs for a first down. But in the end there, he just gets stopped there by Lexington and that gives Memphis another 1st and 10.
Excellent run for Wells. 8:48 to go in the first quarter. A great start for Memphis here on the road. Wells going to get another carry, this time right up the gut. He is smacked pretty good right at the end of that play, and that is Travis Arthur, the free safety, coming up to make that terrific stop.
Yep, first year free safety there. Can I say his name right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Travis Arthur, beautiful tackle there to stop JP in his tracks.
2nd and 7 here, 3-minute drive for Memphis to start. Now they've gone run heavy. GP Wells trying to get outside, only able to pick up 2. Wells to a 7.8 yards per carry start tonight, 31 total.
Yeah, maybe Memphis needs to try to get to the ball to Ezra Adams again, or give it to the fullback, or give it to Caesar Ackerman on in the flats.
Wells chatting there with Daryl Bullock, the corner here for Lexington, who came up to make that tackle. 3 receivers, all to the short side left of the field. And a clean pocket results in an incomplete pass.
Oh, man, that was...
And knocked away by Arthur.
Yeah, beautiful. Trying to get to, getting a pass off, but Travis Arthur says, no, son, not today, sir.
Punt coming here for Jack Keener. A positive looking Memphis drive on their first possession, going to end up in no points. Trying to pin Jaleel Usman the second in some difficult field position, and mostly successful on the punt. Will start the Miners at the 11-yard line with their first possession. Their running back, Sawyer Stern. Wide receivers on the outside include Zachary Patton and David Garris. And the tight end is number 85, John Michael Sudduth. Pretty new to the league.
Yeah, hopefully Sawyer Stern can do what Bailey O'Shaughnessy did before he got drafted to Denver.
Lexington trying to make it a habit of getting players drafted, big-time players. That's a 1-yard pickup. Both quarterbacks starting out safe but effective, and that's John Michael Sudduth with his first career catch.
A nice way to get your first career catch, get a 2-yard gain.
And get knocked off your feet.
Yeah, exactly. Get knocked off your feet, and then 1-yard gain, make it a 2nd and 9.
2 in the backfield, 1 offset to the left. This is a handoff to Stern. Stern gets a couple more. Tackled by Matt Anderson, the outside linebacker, the lone man in the front 7 of this Memphis defense to look out for. Corners on the outside, Laquan Smith and Roy Vance. And the free safety, one of my favorite names, that's TJ Frosty, number 20. Maybe it's just because I like ice cream, Justin. It's got me thinking about Wendy's.
Yeah, make me think about Wendy's right now.
3rd and 7 at the 14-yard line. And straight back, throw a slant, and got the first down. Nice play call there as Chris Armstrong going to come up with the reception out of the slot. Perfect read by Usman.
Yes, very perfect read by Usman. Finding the guy in the slot. Armstrong makes his good route, and Usman passes it and Armstrong gets a first down for Lexington.
6:10 to go in the first quarter. I formation here for Usman. Hands it off to Stern. Stern right up the gut, picks up a few. Once again, Matt Anderson there to collect another tackle. Pick up 3.
Yeah, good pick up there. Stern, trying to learn the running back position. He's new. He's a new guy. So you got to have the new guys try to get a few, get their legs under them,
Memphis won last season, 24-17. Pretty competitive game. I think I may have even been on the call of that one. As the handoff goes to Stern. This time, Memphis all over him in the backfield. That's big number 97, Jackson Phillips, who made the first initial push to set up a 3rd and long.
Yep, very 3rd and 7, actually. That's good defense there by Memphis. Making sure Stern had no holes to go through.
Joseph Clausen in the chat says, is that Justin Reside's voice I hear? Yes, it is. It's Justin's inaugural broadcast. Happy to have him in the booth as we usher him into the next level of SFL production. This bomb is going to be knocked away on the outside. That is strong safety Daniel Goldman out of the slot making that coverage. And hello to all of you out in the chat. Isabella Blackwell Laquan Smith, Biff Markham, Ted Stern, Legion of Slugs. I have to know who you are. Stephen Black, Caesar Ackerman, Guy Clausen, Jeff Gagne, Chad Rowland, Amanda Tackett, Biff Markham, Jay Rock, and many others. Thanks for joining us here on SFLm Season 4 opening night. Punt coming. Johnny Bravo here as well. Both teams end with punts on their opening possession. Memphis is a little bit more successful than Lexington's. This return, no success to it. Up to the Memphis 40-yard line. Back out comes Cyrus Jive. Nerves shaken off.
Yep. Yeah, he has the nerves shaken off. He ran a few plays that the Memphis OC wanted to call, and now he gets his second drive here, and hopefully it'll go for the end zone this time.
You can catch all SFLm games on our YouTube channel. Boise taking on Tacoma right now. The Grizzlies lead 14-7, one of the favorites to win the SFLm championship this season with a lot of returners back. Jive will dump it off. That pass is complete. That's Ackerman, the tight end, 6'1", 224. Stocky tight end, picks up 5.
Yep, he did very well. He ran his route. He got 5 yards out of it, and give Memphis a second and short.
Caesar Ackerman noticing the new ticker at the bottom that has all of your league headlines, and notice that his draft is exactly on his birthday, so someone's got to make him a birthday pick later in the winter as that pass is complete for a first down. That's Terrence Weary's first catch.
Yep, the new guy, the new wide receiver that replaces Mike Churchill, who's now over in D.C. And it's a very good team down, and hopefully, DC will be. Hopefully, DC's management is watching that guy. Maybe he'll be drafted them. Who knows?
1st and 10 now on Lexington's side of the field. Nice job in the pocket there by Jive to avoid some pressure. Dumps it off to the fullback. That's his second catch. Pickup of 7. That's Isaac Holtz.
Yeah, good job by Jive on this drive again, making those passes, making them perfectly to make sure that Jive gets the rhythm down for this Memphis offense.
This is when you want to get Lexington. A lot of newcomers on this team. It's kind of ironic because Lexington smashed.
Oh, somebody moved. Somebody moved on, I believe. I believe on Lexington somebody moved.
Yes, they did. That'll move the chains, and first penalty of the night. But Lexington faced Birmingham in Week 1 to many headlines after Birmingham had made the championship the previous season. They thought, oh my goodness, Lexington looks really, really good, but Lexington just happened to be getting Birmingham at a good time as they were rebuilding. And Lexington's kind of in the same boat here in Week 1. A lot of new faces.
Yep, a lot of new faces, a lot of new players, and the new DC has to get used to these players on the defensive side of the ball for Lexington.
1st and 10 of the 37. Delayed handoff here for Wells. Going to lose a yard. Couple in the backfield very quickly, including Forrest Dalton. 2nd and 11.
Yeah, that was not a good decision by JP Wells there. He was trying to find the hole, but all he found was gray jerseys running in front of him to make it a 2nd and 11.
Chad Rowland, humble pat on the back. Don't hurt yourself in the chat. You can chat with us, youtube.com/SimulationFL. Find the game you want to watch tonight. 4 on the docket. Wells takes a dump off, picks up 1. That's going to set up a 3rd and long for Memphis, and maybe we'll see what Jive can do down the field for the first time.
Yeah, maybe hopefully get a bomb to Israel Adams, maybe. That's what I was thinking if I was, the Memphis OC right here on 3rd and 10.
Bunch to the left. Jive, 3-step drop. Got a clean pocket. Goes deep. One-on-one coverage. That ball is tipped and picked off on the return past the 20. Lexington has their first forced turnover of the season, and that is Ty Woodson with the pick.
Oh, to Mr. Ty Woodson. Reads Jives as, we got a tip drill. Thanks there to, I believe that was that 20? Yeah, that was Travis Offer on the tip to give Ty Woodson the interception, to give Lexington the 1st and 10.
Arthur gets the early commissioner's eyebrow raise here tonight. He has had a very good first quarter. Scoreless, ball on the 24-yard line, better field position on the second drive for Lexington's Usman, the second behind center. Will flip it outside, breaking a tackle, nearing a first down. Nice job by David Garris. After the catch, picks up 9.
Yep, Garris, very familiar name here in the SFLm. He was not drafted. Comes back to Lexington and gets 9 yards from a nice pass from Usman to get it to a 2nd and 1. Hopefully they can make Stern get that 1 yard drive here.
Going to go gun split on 2nd and 1 at the 34. And Usman will drop back to pass. Shuffles in the pocket. Hit as he threw. Right in his gut. Pass is almost caught by John Michael Suddeth. Oh, my goodness. He dove for it. Laid his body on the line, but could not come down with it as he came down.
Michael Sonnen had the ball and in the air, and he dropped it. That was the easiest first down pass you could have in the SFLm. Very easy first down. But now you got to probably go to Sawyer Stern on this 3rd and 1.
3rd down and short. That's Stern in the backfield. Sawyer Stern, the running back, taking over for Bailey O'Shaughnessy here, and the Miners got a first down up to the 40-yard line. Another move of the chains here for Lexington.
That's a pretty good goal there. That's the right call, I think. That's what you should. Yeah, that was a real good call. But I believe OC there in Lexington there, Mike St. Green. That was a good call by him to give Stern the ball.
Again, split out of the gun. 2 receivers to the short side, right top of the screen. Memphis showing a blitz. They back off. 4-man rush. Usman the second steps up and fires. That pass incomplete. Just not enough side or not enough field on that short side for Patton.
Yeah, Patton. Patton did not get his feet in bounds. He did not have enough field to get. He was trying to get the first down, another 10 yards, but Patton was just out of bounds, out of position. Maybe Usman maybe overthrown it, but. It's obviously 2nd and 10.
It's fun to watch these new quarterbacks work. Both teams have moved the ball pretty nicely here in a very fast first quarter. Handoff goes to Stern, and Stern tried to get what he could, but 3 different river runners surround him. They'll bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, again, those Lexington, got to remember, you got to give holes to Stern early on to make sure he can get big runs like O'Shaughnessy did last season when he was on Lexington. So you got to make sure you give Stern those holes like you did O'Shaughnessy back in season 3.
Empty 5 wide here for Usman the second. Steps up in the pocket, goes down. Sacked in the backfield there by Memphis. That is Dwayne Gent getting through and will force another punt for Lexington.
Yep, here we go. Yep, Usman had too much time in the pocket and should have just thrown the ball, but he gets thrown down to the Kentucky bluegrass there.
Why doesn't every team in Kentucky have blue turf, right? I mean, that should be a requirement.
Yeah, exactly. Give us the blue turf here in Kentucky, for God's sakes. You're right close to the University of Kentucky, for God's sakes.
Final play of the quarter. They will snap the ball. Memphis winning the field position game, no doubt about that, but they haven't been able to turn it into points as that return gets it up to the 41-yard line, and that ends our first quarter of play. Memphis nothing, Lexington nothing. This is opening night, Season 4, the SFL Minor League. Stay with us. You're watching on YouTube. Mike St. Green's in the chat. Yogi Bar's in the chat. Miss hanging out with Yogi after a lot of fun at the convention. There's GP Wells' numbers from earlier in the quarter. I formation here for Memphis. 7 in the box for Lexington. And that pass is hauled in by Adams. That's the first down to the 43. Nice ball.
Yeah, that's a nice pass there. Give him 10 yards on the play there for Israel Adams there. A nice 10 yards play there. Beautiful play. Perfect route by Israel Adams. Nice 10 yards there. You get 10 yards, 10. You get your 10, 12-yard plays, and that's perfect for what Memphis needs to do here.
And Travis Arthur, yet another tackle. He has been all over the place for this Lexington defense. 10.5 to go. Jive calling an audible again. Straight back, wide open. That's Weary, and Weary going to turn the corner, make two people miss. Down to the Lexington 28-yard line. He cooked him.
Oh, what a play there. He took him, put him in the spin cycle a couple players before I think a gang tackle there, I believe, by Arthur and maybe Isabel Blackwell on the last play, maybe there.
First and 10, handoff to Wells. Wells picks up 6. If Justin Reside's got to go higher register trying to figure out who you were that missed that tackle, you're in trouble.
Yeah, because that was a nice run there by J.P. Wells. Get 6 yards on that play. You got to make sure you get the few more yards there and get that first down.
Weary top of the screen, Adams bottom of the screen. 2nd down and 4 here for Memphis. Best drive of the night for either team, nearing the red zone. Hit as he almost threw, but ended up having to tuck that ball away. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 after the sack. That is Brian Franks.
Yep, Brian Franks saying if you put our quarterback in the Kentucky Bluegrass, we'll put your quarterback in the Kentucky Bluegrass.
Anything you can do, I can do better. 3rd and 6 at the 24. 9:05 to go in the first half. 4 receivers, 3 here to the far side left. This is Jive going opposite direction. One-on-one deep ball is knocked away perfectly. Darrell Bullock, outstanding coverage, will force a field goal.
There we go. There he is. Darrell Bullock, Johnny on the spot. Reads the route perfectly. Gets in right there in front of a.
Oh wow!
Right there in front of right in front of. Yeah, right in front of Terrence Weir, I believe. That's if I'm correct on that.
Yeah, terrific. I mean, he just he may have gotten a couple of fingers on that football. Perfect coverage down the field. $8:58 to go in the first half. This is going to be a 40-yarder for Memphis to try to get us on the board. Their kicker is Trillian Black, and that field goal is good. So Black gets us on the board. One of just a few kickers available in the minor leagues right now to be drafted, and good start for Black tonight has Memphis a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, very good start by Memphis to take it down the field and then give Black the chance to kick the 3-yard, I think that was a 45-yard, 50-yard field goal to put Memphis on top.
River Runners take the early lead here on the road. If you're just joining us there in white, red pants, Lexington all gray at home with that blue trim, little bit of orange in the helmets. First down.
Yep. Yeah, I think they're saying in the chat there they're all the best uniforms in the SFLm. I think Cam.
Lexington was saying that?
Some of the people were in the chat. I think both. I don't know if it was Lexington players or Memphis players. I don't know.
Both teams look pretty clean tonight as Usman II will flip it outside. Trying to turn up field was Stern, but Stern's really been bottled up pretty good by this Memphis defense early. No gain.
Yep, very good. Yeah, Memphis seeing every time they see 21 get the ball, they're like, let's get him. Let's get him down.
Tom Burdell and Nate Hall have, I guess, what you would call a key matchup tonight as Brad Jones facing off against Douglas Brown, the two top running backs in the SFLm. That game is 21-10 Tacoma at the half. Look at this pocket by Lexington's offensive line, and it's knocked away, actually. Matt Anderson makes an incredible play on the football as Patton was trying to haul that one in.
I mean, where did he come from? Holy cow. I thought Patton had that ball, but the Memphis defender came in and swatted it down. Holy moly.
Memphis playing some great coverage there. 3rd down and 10. That was a great pass from Usman, the second, all the way across the field. Got there. That's a first down on a quick little arrow route to the 46-yard line. A pickup of 15 yards. And that's David Garris with his second catch.
Yeah, I think they're trying to use Garris on third downs. Seeing if we get 10, maybe 15 yards, get that first down for Lexington, and perfectly done. Thereby
Welcome to the chat.
Find him.
Iron 5. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL puts the fan in fantasy and puts Usman II in the dirt on first down. That's a corner blitz, Justin. Roy Vance.
Yeah, Roy Vance, holy cow. He came right from his cornerback spot to get Usman down and make sure he doesn't complete the pass on that first down play.
7:36 to go in the first half. High formation here in a tighter set for the offense, trying to get Stern going behind the fullback. It's his best run of the day. 6-yard pickup to make third down more manageable.
Yes, very manageable 3rd and 4 here. Now Mike St. Green's got to make sure he gets the right play to Usman to get that first down and make sure that Usman can find his receivers if it's a passing play.
I think Lexington has shifted their coaching staff recently. Someone will have to update us in the chat who's assigned to what over there with the Miners, as that pass is dumped off, but short of the first down. I understand what Usman was trying to do, but fullback Aaron Aronson didn't have much room to go. We'll set up a 4th and 1. Maybe they go for it here.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Because it's Mike St. Green. Maybe he'll call the dogs and go for it on 4th.
High formation here for Lexington.
Maybe they're trying to make Memphis jump off sides?
That's what it appears, and Memphis is not budging. Down to 6 on the play clock. I think Lexington's going to have to burn a timeout here. No sense in taking too big of a risk. The half's almost over anyway, and a 3-0 ball game. They'll play field position.
Yeah, might as well play field position. And Ethan Kai, the head coach, probably talking to Usman, saying, "Good try. We tried. We just got to now punt it."
Thank you, Marco. Ethan Kai, now the new head coach in Lexington. Marco Swift's your defensive coordinator. Jeff Gagne is your assistant coach. Chad Rowland, Mike St. Green for a while running Lexington, but St. Green is up in the clouds probably after that Pro Bowl season. Also been obviously the studio co-host a lot recently, as Memphis is coming after it and blocks it. It's picked up and recovered by Trent Wentworth, and Wentworth's not going to be anywhere close to the first down, and Memphis is going to get the ball on Lexington's side of the field.
Wow, Memphis brought the blocking house for that punt. They just came in there and let me block this punt. Boom, right in their face.
I'm so relieved, Justin, because that gave me an opportunity to stop talking about Mike St. Green. It was painful, and then we got a gift from the Sim Gods. Memphis with the block as they take over in Lexington territory. Short dump off, pickup of 6 yards, just on a little stop pattern there for Ackerman. Jives up to 65 yards in the first half.
Yeah, that's weird for a rookie quarterback in the SFLm. 65 yards passing. I'm usually seeing, you usually see maybe 100 going towards the third quarter, end of the second, going to the third quarter.
Well, welcome to the SFLm, Justin. Of course, these guys are still developing, and the play calling in week 1 is usually pretty conservative with new faces. You don't want them making a whole bunch of mistakes out there and losing confidence. Just GP Wells gets a dump off, brings up 3rd and 4. Yeah,
pretty good dump off there for JP Wells. He just got to, it's like 3rd down, 3rd and 4, maybe go for the run with JP, go for the run. Because you got to go for runs here on 3rd and short.
Plus, Justin, what would you know about slow development? You got into the SFL and in your first game got a pick 6, so I know you don't play that speed. 3rd down and 4, Wells takes a handoff out of the shotgun, gets nothing. Really nice job by Lexington getting heads on the football very quickly. That tackle is made by Mark Rams, and after the punt block, Memphis goes 3 and out.
Yeah, that was surprising. You're on the opponent's 50 opponent's side of the 50-yard line, and you go 3 and out.
Not what you want to see if you're the Memphis offensive coordinator, as that one's going to go into the end zone. Pink slip is in the locker room. Rich Lerner.
Yep. I think Grono there. I think the head coach of Memphis has got the pink slip in his pocket right now.
Yeah, I think he needs to learn. Does he not?
Yeah, exactly.
4:35 to go. A field goal separates these two. Block punts made some things interesting. Both quarterbacks, when they've stayed conservative and within the offense, have been pretty awesome. The one deep ball was picked off, and that is another sack as Lexington was going slants, and Dwayne Gentz got his second of the night, a loss of 4.
Yep, second of the night for Dwayne Grant. Oh, my goodness. Second time. No, don't get one. How about you take a second one there? And he takes Usman to the ground again.
That is a weak sauce block. Not good from the offensive line. 2nd and 14 back at the 16. Again, Memphis can, even though in a low-scoring game, they have pretty much been winning field position this entire half. This is a deep ball from Usman. It's caught! What a dime! Usman, pick up your change! And that's a touchdown for David! No, he ran out of bounds at the 1-yard line!
Are you
David Garris ruined it!
Unbelievable! I think he pulled it. That's like that's pulling a phoenix right there, running it all the game, losing your man, then going all the way, almost all the way in the end zone.
David, David! Oh my goodness! Come on, bro!
You're pulling a Phoenix Jones there, my friend. You're pulling a Phoenix Jones there.
Wow. I think David thought he had stretched the football out or something. Beyond the pylon, they mark him short. So now the touchdown vulture, Sawyer Stern, going to come in. And Stern's in the end zone, and Lexington has the score a play later.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sawyer Stern just cleans up the mess that Gears left and just pounds it into the end zone for 6. And let's bring out Miss Brooke Bizel, the former running back of Salt Lake, now the kicker for Lexington.
Wow. That's a tough one. What do you do if you're David Garris when you're trying to show film of that terrific catch, broken tackle? You gotta. I dropped my phone at the end and I lost the video. Like, what do you say?
God. My goodness. Gears. I think what Gears was just pulling a Phoenix Jones. That's what it is. He pulled a Phoenix Jones and Stern was there to just clean up the mess. That's all that was.
A wild sequence of events here just before the half. 3:40 to go in the second quarter. Lexington 7-3 as Memphis returns it out of the 20-yard line. But let's go back to the Usman, the second throw. That was a thing of beauty, Justin.
Yeah, that was a thing of beauty. Finding Gears wide open, and it's just the end was just pulled the Phoenix Jones there. David, I'm sorry, you don't pull Phoenix Jones when you go to the end zone. Don't do that.
Phoenix is going to hunt you down if you keep throwing that out. I mean, that's like 5 times. He is stewing somewhere up in the Northeast. I just know it. This is Jive firing it outside, tipped and almost intercepted. Nice job by Laquan Smith. May have played some volleyball back in his day, knocking that back to a teammate, but it falls to the turf, second down.
That's Ty Woodson on that bound on the.
Oh,
tip
you are
there.
right.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. Now Justin's coming after me. No punches held from Justin Reside. All business. 2nd and 10. 3:31 to go in the first half. I formation here for Memphis. 7-3. Lexington on top. Jive fires it outside. That's the fullback with some room, and he needs to retire the spin move. That's a 4-yard pickup for Isaac Holtz. 3rd catch of the first half brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 3rd catch for Holtz. It's like I think Jarvis Jive is trying to make sure he throws everybody the ball left and right. Get Weary involved, get everybody involved.
Laquan Smith's all over me in the chat too. I'm just trying to get you more tackles, for posterity. My goodness. Jive fires it outside. That's caught. Israel Adams first down at the 35. Adams just looks like an SFL receiver, doesn't he, Justin? I mean, he looks really smooth out there.
He's really smooth out there. It's like he's kind of like, to me, he's reminding me of I'm trying to think of his name. Fox Highwind of Mexico City right there.
A little bit of Gabriel Manning there, too, the 18. Making me think Manning there on the outside. But the Highwind comparison's good, too. 1st and 10 at the 35, 2:40 to go. In the first half, 7-3 Lexington, handoff Wells. Going to run left, got a block, but couldn't stretch it. Picked up a few.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, he picked up a few, but he's got to think like his brother Jalen in San Diego. He's got to maybe get to the outside more if he's going to be handed off the ball on the inside. Maybe.
2nd and 7. Feels weird saying it, but off the Sawyer Stern touchdown for Lexington, they're up 4. Jive, clean pocket, fires it short, and it's dropped. Victor Harrington, come on, man.
Yeah, you got to get some stick-em on those hands to catch the football, bro. Come on, man. I mean, Victor Harrington had his defender beat, but he can't catch. Yeah, very perfect ball on the pass there. Beautiful, perfect pass that he just can't catch it.
Ethan Kai was quick on the sideline there to be ruling it incomplete. It's not like your defender did anything, but Kai will take the small victories. It forces a 3rd down and 7. Lexington's up 7-3. Number 7, Jive, fires it. That's dropped again. Dropped by Kent Harris. And Memphis will have to punt it away. Another unfortunate end to a Memphis River Runner drive.
Yeah, the River Runner's dropping 2 easy open passes. It's like, why? Those are easy passes. Why would you drop them? They're just catches and runs. You're trying to get first downs and you drop balls like that?
Punts away, a busy night for Jack Keener. Just the one turnover earlier in the game is that'll get us to the 2-minute warning. Memphis 3, Lexington 7. A Sawyer Stern touchdown is the difference in the first half. You're watching the SFLm on YouTube. Update from Tacoma. Brad Jones, 134 yards on 16 carries, has Tacoma up on Boise, 24-10. Happy you're joining us over here in Lexington. Cameron Irvine, Justin reside with you. 1st and 10 at the 29. Flip outside. That's Stern. And Stern going to be ushered out of bounds rather violently by Roy Vance after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, there. Stern getting 4 and Royce Vance says, "Hello, Stern," and tackles him to the ground.
Are you a next-level SFL fan? Visit the SFL League website at simulationfl.net for info on how to create a player and to join our community. Check out League Leaders. We've got stats from all 17 SFL seasons as that carry goes for a first down of SFL action and track games, season, and career numbers of all the players over time who have gone from couch to field. The Simulation Football League, 17 seasons strong. That's a first down for Stern, who's up to 25 yards.
Yeah, good 25 yards and a touchdown. Not a bad start for a first-year SFLm halfback.
Out of the gun, Jaleel Usman II, who has the best throw of the night. The bomb to Garris as that pass is incomplete. Looking for Garris again. Nice jump on the route. Laquan Smith, who's been in the chat room with us.
That's Woodson again. That's Woodson, 23. Woodson on the... Watching Usman's eyes there.
Are you sure about that? You want to test your luck?
Yep, that was Ty Woodson there. That was definitely Ty Woodson. That wasn't.
Lexington's on the field on defense, Justin?
No, it's Memphis.
Oh, that's a touch. It doesn't matter because David Garris is going to score this time. No celebration necessary. It's 13-3.
There you go, David Garris. Get your touchdown like you should, like normally. Not like the last time, trying to do all this fancy, oh, I'm alone, let me dance for you. Usman finds Gears, and Gears runs all the way to the touchdown.
I mean, he was wide open there. There's nothing that Laquan Smith could have done about that play.
Yeah, nothing he could do. He just got, Gears got in front of him and just ran to the house.
Lexington has opened it up. Jaleel Usman II to David Garris has been the dynamic connection. Lexington's up 13-3.
Yeah, with pending the Bisol extra point.
It's not often, Justin, that you have that horrible celebration gone wrong and then you get to make up for it before the quarter even ends. Nice job by Lexington trying to get him another one.
Yeah, nice job there by Lexington. I think that was the same play they called before that he got trying to go to the end zone, but this time he makes amends for his mistake.
They'll boot it away. From the 5-yard line, Memphis on the return of the 27 with 1:01 to go. The SFLm is underway, and this season continues with 4 games in Week 2 next Thursday, October 21st. You can watch every single SFL minor league game on the SFL's YouTube channel, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell to receive updates. Help the league get to 5,000 subscribers now that we just crossed the 4,000 mark earlier this week during the SFLm's 4th season. The SFL minor league where football dreams begin. Hit as he threw. That is going to hit a lineman and be an ineligible receiver downfield.
Wow. That's a rarity, I think, in the SFLm to get that.
Especially in that circumstance. Hit him right in the top of the dome. That's Steve Hammond. That's unfortunate.
Yep. Hammond getting the finger wag. And it's just, I think they're going to back him up 10 yards or 15, I believe. 10 or 15.
Let's see where they mark this football. Yep, 5 yards from the original line. 1st and 15 at the 22. And if I'm Memphis, I think about maybe just running this out. It's been challenging first half. They've had plenty of opportunities to make something happen, but not been able to get anything going. GP Wells out the right side. Shot out of a cannon past the 40. And Wells is into Lexington territory. I stand corrected and out of bounds after a pickup of 30.
Wow, what a run by JP Wells. 30 yards on a run like that. That is like he turned on the afterburners after he went 10 yards and get him an extra 20 yards on that running play. That was beautiful by JP.
Well, now it gets interesting. Memphis has 3 timeouts. Go on the Lexington 48. This would be the 3rd time Memphis got into Lexington territory without scoring a touchdown. If they can't turn this into 6, and Wells is going to lose a yard.
Yeah, Wells not seeing number, I think that was 50, coming in on him as he tried to get the positive yards, but he loses 1 yard on that play.
Wells has to get out of bounds and does. He'll set up a 3rd down and 8. Get him out of that formation. Memphis still alive here with 33 seconds left in the first half.
Yep, they have a chance to throw it, maybe throw it down to either Worry or Adams for a touchdown play, maybe.
And to the 3rd in Tacoma, and the Tacoma Grizzlies are putting it on Boise right now, 38-10. Your closest game of the night is right here with us in Kentucky. This is Jive on the pass, dropped again in the flats. Victor Harrington is killing Memphis in the first half. They have to punt again.
Can we give him a pink slip already for that dropping? How many passes he dropped? 3? Was that his 3rd? 3rd of the night?
3rd at least by the Memphis collectors out there trying to help Weary and Adams on the outside. It's been brutal inside for Memphis. Nearly a punt block the opposite direction. This one is going to be fielded at the 11-yard line, so they'll avoid starting inside the 10. That will likely be the end of the first half, but this has just been rough for Memphis. They moved the football on almost every drive tonight, and they cross midfield, and that's where they get into trouble.
Yeah, that's like the first matchup back in season 3. They were moving the ball pretty well to get tied with Lexington last year, but now this season, opening night, it's 14-3 Lexington.
Hand off to Stern. Sawyer Stern picks up 4. So look at your updated running back numbers. GP Wells now 10 carries for 70 yards.
Yeah, not bad for start for JP, but it's like the Lexington offense has been Usman to Gears twice.
And that'll run out the first half with your score 14-3. Lexington on top. Here's your first half numbers. Led by the 179 passing yards, most of all going to David Garris. He has 165 of them. That's why Lexington has an 11-point lead at the half. Justin, your first half thoughts?
They're really good first half by both teams. Just Memphis could not get, when they got over into Lexington territory, they just could not get to the end zone or get in field goal range for that one until that one time for Black's first field goal, which we see right here, which is the only points for Memphis right now because they can't buy a touchdown. It's like it's the Usman and Gears show. I believe this is the first pass from Gears here on the highlights.
Yeah, look away. Oy.
Oh my God!
Laquan Smith scared the bejesus out of him, and he didn't want any part of it. I don't know what Smith said to him, but didn't get him that time.
Yep, and there's the second touchdown that the repayment of his accidental dancing. I don't know why you would dance before you get to the end zone. Maybe you get into the end zone, you dance, but before you don't. You just don't do that. You don't. You don't at all. You just don't.
You really don't. I mean, you really do not. You can't say it enough as we start the second half. 14-3. Justin Rezai, Cameron Irvine here with you. Brad Jones is chewing up Boise right now. That game has 9 minutes left. Settling with us here in Lexington as Memphis tries to get it together in the second half. This is a return from the 9-yard line for the Miners. A couple of spins and a tackle at the end of that play by Gary Crown. Grant Nelson was injured on the play. And Lexington gets the start on offense in the third quarter.
Yep, now it's time for Lexington to probably make some adjustments, maybe throw at the patent, start throwing at the patent a little bit here on this 1st and 10.
3 receivers here for Usman II. A brilliant first half of play. Steps up in the pocket and goes down. That has been the one advantage for Memphis tonight. Jackson Phillips with another sack. Second and 16, empty backfield here for Jaleel Usman. Straight back, fires it inside. That pass is hauled in. That's a 9-yard pickup to the 32-yard line. That pass is hauled in by Brian Way, and Memphis is saying, why can't we get our guys to do that? Third and 7, first third down of the second half, and that pass is incomplete, and That'll bring up 4th down. Tight call on the sideline for Patton. So Lexington will punt it away. Memphis in the second half. Cyrus Jive, I think the adjustment, he needs to get Terrence Weary and Ezra Adams, along with Caesar Ackerman, more involved. Get your stars involved in the offense after we saw 3 drops from the reserves in the first half. This is once again great field position for Memphis to the 41-yard line. And what's crazy about this game, Justin, is that for so long, Memphis was winning the field position battle. They basically won it the first quarter and a half, yet they're down 11.
And they were tying them, and I think they may have taken the lead once in that game last year in season 3.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line as GP Wells gets the reception for 1. Nice stop by Travis Arthur again.
Yeah, Travis Arthur has been everywhere on the field, trying to bat down balls, tackling JP Wells for no less than a yard or 2. It's like Travis Arthur's like, Mr. Where did he come from half the time?
2nd down and 9. As the flip outside, that's the fullback again. Isaac Holtz gets 7 yards. Holtz now has 4 receptions in this game.
Yeah, 4 receptions from your fullback. It's like, what is this offense being called for? It's like you throw 4 passes to your fullback, and it's like, where is the wide receivers or in this play patterns?
3rd and 2. They'll flip it out to Wells, but he is wide open. Nice job by Jive getting it out to GP quickly. Tackle made by Forrest Dalton at the end of it, but a 1st down for Memphis, back into Lexington territory, 4th time this game.
Yep, 4th time they got into Lexington side of the field. The question is, can they figure out plays to go down to the end zone and get a touchdown? That's the only question, because Memphis has not gotten out beyond about the 30-yard line before they had to punt it.
Coming up later this evening, we've got Ottawa and Annapolis. Your kickoff's at 9 Eastern, and then at 9:20 Eastern, it's a rematch of the championship game. San Jose and Salt Lake will cap off a brilliant night of SFLm action. Don't miss it. Coming up here after these initial games conclude, Wells going to be dropped for a loss.
Yep, I believe both. I think it's Travis Arthur again coming up there and tackling JP Wells again.
There's got to be 3 Arthurs out there. I mean, he is having a brilliant game. Jive, back to pass. Looking near side, hauled in. That's Weary. 6'4", 215 on the outside. Gets a 1st down to the Lexington 30.
Yep, there is Darryl Bullock on the tackle there, and we have seen him a lot trying to block balls and making tackles. But I think Travis Arthur's been carrying this Lexington defense for some reason.
Just a hunch, huh?
Yeah, just a hunch.
1st down at the 30. This is Jive once again in scoring position. Oh, look at Wells. Nice way. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that for GP. All he had to do was go straight, but he was ready for the carry. He picks up 8.
Yeah, he was ready for that 8-yard carry. He was like, oh, there's a hole? Oh, let me go through it for 8 yards. And I think, that was Isabella Blackwell on the tackle.
Blackwell jawing with 7:26 to go in the 3rd. Lexington looking for another bend, but do not break. Stop. This is GP Wells, and I don't think the ball ever crossed over the yard marker. Got turned around by Forrest Dalton, who's been active on this drive. Brings up 3rd and short.
Yeah, Forrest was there to say, hello, to tell JP Wells, you are not crossing this 1st down line. You are not taking my 1st down line. This is my 1st down line.
3rd and 1. Israel Adams, top of the screen. They're going to go that direction. Wells needs some blocks, and he didn't get the first down. Lexington all over it. Going to force a 4th and short. I think Arthur was over there again to assist.
Yeah, Arthur and then number 95, I believe. Was that one of the starting, I don't know if he was a starter, 95?
Chris Franken, yeah.
Yeah.
Forces another field goal here for Memphis. 30.
Yeah, it's just been.
Oh, go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, it's just been that.
Oh, he missed
and
it.
Oh, wow, he missed it.
Trillian Black, after the first half field goal, successful, surprisingly misses this kick. It looked dead on, but it just never curved it right. Missed it wide left, and Memphis comes up empty again.
Yeah, again, Memphis, no points. It's like, where are the touchdowns? It's like you get one field goal and then miss a field goal. It's like, Memphis, score your touchdowns, please.
1st and 10 at the 27 after another goose egg trip into Lexington territory for Memphis. Handoff goes to Stern, picks up 3, and I think Lexington would be, I think they would find it very advantageous to just continue to run this clock out here in the second half.
Yeah, run that clock. Give every ball to Stern. Make him run. Make his legs run. Definitely got to make Stern run the ball.
Sawyer Stern's got plenty of juice. He's a young'un. I'd already be tired. And that was a long time ago. Stern picks up 6. We'll set up a 3rd down and 1. Coming over to assist on the tackle was Daniel Goldman.
Yep, you got to run Stern. You got to keep running him. It's a 3rd and 1 situation. You got to run Stern every single time chance you got.
Halfway through the 3rd quarter, 14-3, Lexington on top of Memphis. Memphis beat them in their only meeting last season, 24-17. The handoff goes to Stern, and Stern is laid out. Laquan Smith puts him in the ground and forces a punt.
Yeah, holy moly. Whew. Holy moly. 6 knocked him down like he was a brick wall, Like Stern meet Laquan Smith Walls. Laquan Smith Wall meets Stern.
Punt is away for Lexington. Fair catch at the 30, and Memphis will try again. Beautiful stop by their defense to keep this game close. Cyrus Jive's got to figure out something here.
Yeah, he's got to figure out something. Maybe a pass to Ackerman and get Weary and Adams involved again. It's like, I think Adams the only one with a long ball so far.
Just one deep safety here for Lexington. 9 on the line of scrimmage. They run a slant to Adams, has enough for the 1st down. Nice play.
Yeah, there you go. There you're getting Israel Adams involved again and another 1st down. Memphis got to keep doing that. Got to find the slants or the short passes. Memphis just can't seem to get anywhere beyond after they cross the 50-yard line.
4:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Jive, another pass, this time outside to Weary. 4-yard pickup to the 45. They're entering the danger zone near midfield, Justin.
Yep, they're entering that zone of, do we get a touchdown or is it going to be another Terrell Black field goal again?
4 receivers. 3 to the left for Memphis. Jive steps up, floats one into coverage, and an easy interception going the other way. That's Daryl Bullock inside the 25 down to the 21-yard line. I don't know what Jive was looking at, but Bullock all over it.
Yeah, Bullock was right there and Daryl Bullock just looked into, Jairus'
he got
eyes
bumped a little bit.
Yeah, bump coverage, and then Bullock was like, here, hey, Jairus, let me have this ball. Excuse me, and takes it back to the Memphis 20-yard line.
Man, that may have been PI. Here's a rarity in the Tacoma-Boise game, Justin. Trellis Blanton, the quarterback, just got hurt to make matters worse for Boise.
Yeah, holy cow. And he's a third-year guy? And he's the third-year quarterback for Boise?
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, it's like I think it's the Albuquerque curse from last playoffs all over again.
Well, the backup quarterback just converted, so what do you know? Not much has gone right for Boise. Not much has gone right for Memphis either in this one. They are still in contention, but trying to hold on. Their defense needs to make another major stop. One in the backfield, that's Stern. And a sack as they were looking to set up Stern. It was covered. Trevor Flemons makes the sack and forces a 3rd and long.
4th sack of the night for Memphis. Just sending Usman to the Kentucky Bluegrass again. It's like the O-line needs to have more protection there to make sure Usman doesn't get sacked.
Back to pass. Caught again by Garris and tackled at the 2. Jaleel Usman II continues to put these balls outside the numbers on point.
Yep, it's like he finds, it's like, is Usman turning into that second coming of Dave Burr, maybe?
Definitely a good mentor to follow in the footsteps. 1st and goal at the 2. Lexington trying to take full control over this game. Goal line look here for Memphis' defense. Hand off to Stern, and Stern's got his 2nd of the night. Touchdown, Lexington.
Yep, again, easy walk in for Stern. Just let the line do the work, and Stern walks in. That's the perfect touchdown recipe for any touchdown in the down at the 2-yard line. Just make the offensive line work, get your running back in there, and boom, touchdown.
(20-3), Lexington now all over Memphis. The SFLm is all about development, and it's a long season.
Long 9-week season, that is.
An extra point is good, 21-3. Obviously, Memphis still within striking distance, but we need to see something out of them that leads us to believe they can get in the end zone.
Yeah, like maybe give it a long ball to Terrell Adams like he used to do when back in season 3.
For the first time in nearly 3 years, the SFL will broadcast playoff games on its own networks. And for the first time, we'll offer simulcasts of the playoff games on all platforms. SFL Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Check out the 2 wildcard matchups Saturday, October 16th. That's tomorrow, folks, at 1 p.m. Eastern, and Sunday, October 17th at 6 p.m. Eastern on all platforms. And stay tuned for official team and commentator pairings as the River Runners are called for a hold.
Yeah. Besides that end of the season going into this playoffs was crazy. That was crazy. That was just crazy, man.
A wild.
Vegas winning Arizona. London beating a formerly undefeated Baltimore. I'm like, where is these playoffs going in this wildcard round?
Shaking up the bracket, leaving Lone Star, Portland, and Louisiana on the outside despite a 500 record. That's a Wells run for 1. Tackle made by Blackwell.
Yep, there's Isabel Blackbone saying, hey, JP, I can stop you. I can stop you on a run here.
So look at Forrest Dalton. Nice night for Dalton. And this Lexington Minor defense led by Travis Arthur. Darrell Bullock's got that interception with the long return as well. Jive fires it outside to Wells. Wells somehow cannot shake Chad Owens off his back. Drags him for 3 yards.
Yeah, and got a little help there from Darrell Bullock on that tackle after Wells drags him for that 2-3 yard gain.
4 wide here for Jive. 3rd down and 6. And that is complete. That's Kent Harris.
Yep, finally getting a wide receiver, even though it's a backup wide receiver, to catch a ball. Unlike the last backup wide receiver that tried to catch the ball 3 times.
Yeah, just stay away from Victor. Victor's having a rough night. Hand off to Wells. Not much room there. Up the gut. 1 yard gain.
Yep, Lexington coming in, but closing that hole that JP was trying to come through, and Lexington's defense just getting to where JP is. Just JP Wells can't find the holes.
Empty here on 2nd down and 9. Memphis' offensive line been pretty good so far tonight. They stay clean there. That pass is caught for a 1st down, and that's the tight end, Sean Brule, moving the chains.
Yeah, we know Brule last year moved the chains for Memphis, but finally we finally have a Brule signing to get to catch that ball and get the 1st down for Memphis. As we see Israel Adams out of the huddle.
Adams on a corner here. Could burn somebody. They've been pretty conservative offensively tonight as Wells doesn't get anything on that one. Ian Rodenbush with the tackle. Wells, pretty nice night despite being down 18. 82 yards on 16 carries. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Memphis needs some points on this drive. They're down 21-3. You're watching the SFLm on YouTube. Alongside Justin Reside, I'm Cameron Irvine, kicking off SFLm action here in our 4th season. Ottawa and Annapolis, San Jose, Salt Lake coming up a little later. Wells, loss of 4. He just looks gassed, Justin. He's been the focal point of this offense, and now Lexington keying on him, daring them to throw.
Yeah, Lexington defense just wants him to start throwing to Ackerman or Weary or Adams. It's like, give it to JP Wells, and the Lexington defense just comes right up at him.
Bunch set to the left here for Jive. And Jive, wow, sure hands from Adams, but it's going to be short of the 1st down. Again, just nothing deep for Memphis.
Yeah, just minors all over Israel Adams there. Even though he made the catch, the minors were all there to tackle him. Just get him down the ground, and 4th down, and Memphis got a punt again.
Well, the River Runners conceding to the fact that they're not moving the ball too particularly well here in the 2nd half. And Lexington will start over at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, this is not the usual Memphis River Runners you usually see getting out of the gate in week 1. Because remember what happened last year in week 1? I believe they're the ones that gashed all over Tacoma last season in week 1.
Yeah, you're right. And Tacoma gashing Boise tonight. That game's gone final. 508 total yards for Tacoma. Rare to see in the minor league. They win 38-10. That's another Memphis sack. Dwayne Gent with his 3rd, and that's, I think, 5 now for the Memphis team.
Yeah, it's like Memphis likes putting Gerald Uzman right into the Kentucky Bluegrass here in Lexington. It's like, can Lexington please get a guy to block somebody?
Now they're going empty here. Scary back their own 15-yard line. Memphis's defense still trying to keep their offense in the game, as that'll be dropped off for 12 yards on a short route for Brian Way. 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good play there, but I think it's time for Memphis to do a little, maybe be a little like Vegas, go tight on their receivers and stuff like that. That's what you usually see with Las Vegas in SFL when they play their SFL games.
dime look here for the River Runners defense. See what they do here. They bring 4, and everybody backed off and left Zachary Patton wide open. Nice hot read from Jaleel Usman II, moves the chains.
He finds Patton, and I'm like, why was the Memphis defense backing up to give that much space to Patton to catch that ball right there? That was a whole lot of space that Patton had. He just had the space to catch that ball and get the first down.
Eight and a half to go in the fourth. 21-3. Lexington leads Memphis. Outside to Stern. And Stern gets a healthy 8 yards on the play. Smith on the tackle.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's a good Lexington play. I like that. Quickly throwing to Stern. Stern giving you 8 yards. He's been running the ball pretty good for a new running back. A new running back for Lexington.
Pass is caught for a first down to the Memphis 35-yard line. Lexington now moving it quickly. John Michael Suddeth with the grab.
Yeah, John Michael Suddeth runs a route that no Memphis guy was there, and he catches it and gets Lexington another first down. And the Miners are just moving this ball again. They just can't stop moving this ball. Memphis has got to stop them. Maybe get an interception or something to stop this moving defense.
They need Usman to make a mistake, and he has made none of those tonight. Stern picks up 4 before he stopped.
Yeah, like you said, they haven't. Usman never has made a mistake. He's been sacked 5. Memphis has sacked him 5 times, but he has not thrown a ball for an interception.
Coverage of the SFL's 17th postseason begins tomorrow, October 16th. On Next Level Sports at 4 p.m. Eastern, when the London Knights, playing their first playoff game in franchise history, are traveling to take on the Arizona Scorpions. To find Next Level Sports channels on your devices, visit itsnextlevel.com and ftfnext.com so you don't miss any minute of the action. Wells gets the drop-off to set up, or Stern, rather, gets the drop-off to set up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, nice play there by Stern to get the ball, even though he lost maybe a few yards to get it and make it 3rd and 6.
This is not the easiest assignment. Wells and Stern, the 2 running backs, both wear 21 in this game. The kickers both wear 6. You got 2 corners, both wear 23. These teams mirror images in many ways and have similar histories in the SFLm, but tonight is Lexington's night. They'll come out for a field goal here, and that'll be Brooke Beisel's first attempt.
Yep, like I said before, she's the former running back of Salt Lake City, the champions of the SFLm, who are, I think, playing later on in a rematch against San Jose.
That they do. That comes your way in about 45 minutes from now. You can catch that game right here on YouTube. 45-yard attempt for Brooke Beisel. And Beisel, the converted kicker, is good from officially 44 yards, and Lexington has stretched their lead 24-3.
Beautiful kick here by Beisel. I've seen her when she used to run the ball in Salt Lake City. Now she's kicking it in Lexington. That was just a beautiful, beautiful kick right there by Beisel to put 3 points on the board for Lexington.
61 viewers right now. We love our SFLm, and we love that you love it here at home. Guy Clausen, Biff Markham, Travis Arthur, Laquan Smith, Legion of Slugs, Thomas Dewar, Ted Stern, Hubble, Kimbrough, and many more in the chat. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Ryan Yosef in as well before LA takes on Charleston in a couple of days.
Yeah, that'll be a good matchup there. Charleston, because you got Bravo and that defense taking on Sully Richardson and that great Los Angeles offense.
1st and 10 at the 21 for Jive, down 21. Dumps it off. Wells with some room to maneuver, picks up 4, and Cyrus Jive took a shot.
Yeah, I'm surprised the R62 didn't throw a roughing the passer penalty on that. Because that was a roughing the passer penalty in my eyes.
Yeah, it looked a little late to me as well. 5:15 left. Couple of routes in the early window of SFLm. Sure drama will ensue, especially with a championship rematch and Ottawa-Annapolis rivalry renewed as well. Going to be very interesting as that pass is incomplete. Compelling week 1 slate, I would say, Justin, having Douglas Brown take on Brad Jones, championship rematch, an old rivalry renewed, and Lexington and Memphis mucking it up some more.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that my old SFLm team renew that rivalry with Annapolis. That'll be an amazing game to play tonight.
3rd and 6 for Jive. It's short of the sticks. That's a coaching no-no. Kent Harris, the target, who picks up 2, but Memphis will have to punt again. And the rough second half continues. I can't even really say first half because they moved the ball quite well in the first half, but their rudders have sputtered here in the second.
They have just not had any room to run. Passing lanes have been blocked by the Lexington secondary. It's just not it's not a River Runner day tonight.
From the 35 up to the 37, Lexington will try to grind out the last 4 minutes and 40 seconds of this ball game tonight.
Yeah, this has just been a Lexington, I guess you could say, what's the word I'm searching for? Lexington beatdown and kind of revenge from last season's Week 5 loss.
They're just lucky that David Garris celebration didn't hurt them. And if you're just joining us from the other game, David Garris had a wide open touchdown, and he sort of sauntered into the end zone and actually stepped out at the 1-yard line while he was smack-talking Laquan Smith, who was trailing. Lexington got the touchdown the next play, and David Garris, before the half was over, caught another bomb and stretched the lead, and the game hasn't been the same since.
Yep, it's been just a Lexington minor blowout, kind of.
4:06 to go in the fourth. After the 2-yard pickup, running some clock down to 2 on the play clock. Handoff goes to Stern. Stern waits for some blockers. Picks up a soft 3, 51 yards on 16 carries. Not a bad debut for Sawyer Stern. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, he'll probably have bigger yardage days coming up in week 2 and 3, even on to the end of the season maybe. So hopefully Louisiana may be watching him for a replacement for Reggie Streeter, maybe.
Yeah, Reggie Streeter and then Javier Vasquez, 2 high-profile openings right now in the SFL for quarterbacks and running backs. Those are always hard to come by. 3rd and 5 at the 42-yard line for Lexington. The handoff goes to Stern, and he won't get it. So we'll see Cyrus Jive get one more crack at it under 3 to go.
Yep. Cyrus Jive's got to get focused and make sure Memphis moves down the field this time instead of getting mollywopped by the Lexington defense.
$2:50 to go in the fourth. Miners on to punt. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com.
So here we go. That question has to be answered. Can Jive get at least a touchdown to, I guess you can say, give Memphis a day to remember, because this hasn't been a day to remember for Memphis at all.
Give them some confidence heading into next weekend. Get a touchdown on the board. Jive changing the play. Steps up and is sacked. That's a 4-yard loss.
And they're going into an early 2-minute drill.
Jive in some trouble, goes deep. Wide open Israel Adams. 40, 30, 20, being chased. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Memphis.
And there it is. Israel Adams finally gets a touchdown after this whole game has been Lexington getting JP Wells in the running game, and it's just finally Israel Adams shows up and gets the touchdown that Cyrus Jive gets the confidence he needed to bring Memphis back, hopefully, after this extra point.
That'll make the scoreboard look a little better. An onside kick coming. Bubba Kimbrell telling us in the chat that it's because he's in the voice chat right now. Adams watching and waiting for him to burst on the scene. We'll see what we get out of this onside kick attempt. Now down 14.
Yeah, onside kick, maybe Memphis can get it. If not, Lexington's just going to run this clock out and take the first win of season 4.
Popped up in the air. It is loose, and it is, recovered by Lexington. How did Memphis not get on that football?
I do not know. It was hot potato, and it ends up in Lexington's hand. It was just a game of onside hot potato.
That personifies this game, doesn't it, tonight, Justin? I mean, Memphis has just not had the bounces go their way at all.
Yeah, that's just a constant game of Memphis hot potato.
And off to Stern. Doesn't get much. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Stern's got 2 touchdowns and a likely victory here for the Lexington Miners. He'll take that in his first minor league game. We're back in a moment. Along with Justin Reside, I'm Cameron Irvine. Next week, Memphis goes to San Jose for hosting Madison in their home opener in week 3. Lexington is at Ottawa next week, so they're going to be looking forward to checking out Ottawa and Annapolis coming your way in about 15 minutes' time here on SFL YouTube. As Stern gets the handoff, picks up 6. Memphis will start burning some timeouts, and Lexington would like to move the sticks and end this game right here.
Yep, end it and head north of the border to face Ottawa next week, and make sure they can get game plans for Ottawa coming up, and hopefully Lexington can get the W north of the border.
3rd and 4, 7 in the box for Memphis. They'll hand it off to Stern. Stern running the wrong way. And it'll be 4th down. Memphis calls a timeout, and they'll get the ball back again. Don't look now. River Runner's making some noise here.
Yep, they're making some sounds. They're trying to, because next week they're hosting San Jose. They're going to the Silicon Valley next week. So, you got to get ready to get on that road trip down to the Silicon Valley to take on San Jose.
No block on here for Memphis. This ball will sit at the 5 and bounce into the end zone. Needed to swat that ball. I needed David Garris on that special teams play, Justin, so we could knock it out at the 1.
Yeah, it's like exactly. It's like they should have just knocked it out at the 1. It's like, got to pin them deep, got to pin Memphis deep. Got to make them go that 100 yards, but now Memphis has got to go about 66, 70 yards to get to the end zone.
Jive hit as he threw. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for Memphis. Just Lexington has been on Jarvis all day, getting on the wide receiver. Like I said, the secondary getting on the Memphis wide receivers, except for the Israel Adams touchdown.
.142 to go in the 4th. Adams at the very top of your screen there on the 2 and the 20. 2nd and 10. Jive going that direction. It is caught by Adams with one hand. 30, 20, and wrapped up at the 19-yard line. Timeout, Memphis, as Adams has taken over in the fourth quarter.
It's like the fourth quarter's becoming the Israel Adams show. It's like
That was on the starter, Bullock.
yeah, it's on. Yeah, he beat Bullock. He catches in front of Bullock, and if Travis Arthur was not there, that would have been a touchdown for Israel Adams.
Man, Israel Adams is stealing the show here. Memphis is out of timeouts. 1:34 to go in the fourth. Just keep throwing it to Adams, bottom of the screen here. Ball at the 19-yard line. Memphis still in the ball game. Looking Adams' direction again. Gets out of bounds. Stops the clock. That's not a bad deal. Second and
smart.
6 coming up.
Yeah, smart by Memphis. You gotta, can't be in this because you gotta try to get points. You can't just be doing this 2-minute drill, not going out of bounds in this 2-minute drill. And got to get back to that huddle and call another play.
2:05 for Adams tonight. That beats Kaufman's output in Boise's win just a little while ago. Second and 6 at the 15. Cyrus Jive fires it. Caught by Adams. Dragging the feet. Picks up 4. Stops the clock again.
Yep, manageable 3rd and 2 here. Again, you got to throw it to the end zone this time, though. You just can't give JP, you can't give it to JP Wells because you got 1:27 left. And you got to get a touchdown at least to make it close.
If Memphis gets a touchdown here, that would equal the exact same score from their meeting last season, which Memphis won 24-17. This is out to GP Wells, spins back inside. First and goal at the 7. Now they got to hurry.
Yep. Now you get, stop it, spike it, or do something, or throw it in the end zone. Got to do it now.
Jive straight back, and he overthrew Adams and throws a pick. That was all Jive there as Travis Arthur caps off a brilliant night for Lexington, and they finally shut the door.
Yep, have yourself a day, Travis Arthur. Because he's been everywhere, and finally he gets his first SFLm interception. It's like that magic. I thought that was going to happen, and it did. So have yourself a day, Travis Arthur, my friend.
Adams was open, but Jive, he just got too excited. He was open, and he just threw it too early. Just needed to wait for the route to develop, and a rookie's going to learn those lessons, and I'm sure Adams will tap him on the head as they head to the locker room.
Yeah, he'll figure it out when they play San Jose next week. So that's what you got to do. Go back to the practice field, figure out what you did wrong, and then take that game plan into the Silicon Valley next week.
Travis Arthur in the chat saying he had hands of stone. Then he got the interception. And that'll do it. Ryan Yosef with some advice to coaches. Don't get down. This game is feisty. Lots to deal with in those situations. Tough play to call in that situation. And just needed better execution. Lexington is going to get the win tonight. 24-10 is the final score. As the Miners got a little bit of a scare late, but it wasn't enough to get the victory for Memphis. Your final thoughts, Justin?
Yeah, it's just Memphis was just not in this game today. It was all Lexington from the kickoff through the first half, but then Memphis just had a little bit of a spark with Israel Adams, but then it was all Lexington towards the end, and then Travis Arthur the Travis Arthur interception just put the icing on the proverbial cake there, Cam.
Justin, your first broadcast. How do you feel?
Feeling good. I feel good. It's been a lot of fun here in Lexington. Hopefully next week, I maybe go home to Ottawa. Hopefully, it was fun times. I can't wait to call an Ottawa game this season. See my old boys back there up and north of the border. So it's going to be a fun season.
Couldn't agree more. Memphis showing some flashes late. Israel Adams, he's the real deal. More than likely going to be your receiving leader going into week 2 of SFLm, which begins on Thursday. And don't forget that on Sunday, For the Fans coverage of Wildcard Weekend begins with league playoff pregame special at 2:30 p.m. Eastern before kickoff at 3:30 in South Carolina. The Charleston Predators will be welcoming the Los Angeles Lycans. To find For the Fans channels on your devices, visit ftfnext.com so you don't miss a minute of the action. David Garris, your player of the game. Despite going out at the 1, he redeemed himself and ended up with 193 yards on 6 grabs and a touchdown. For Justin Reside, I'm Cameron Irvine. More minor league action coming up next. SFL playoffs start tomorrow. Stay tuned for more Sim football action.